Good morning from the heart of New York City. This is a Better Self Daily Show dedicated to one thing: to learn and apply to live as a better self daily. I'm your host, Shurina, your personal trainer, your personal nutritionist, your personal health and wellness coach, your fellow biohacker, and just someone with a lot of passion for healthy living, healthy food, nutrition, fitness, movement, longevity, biohacking, looking your best, feeling your best, and performing your best on all levels. Today is Wednesday, and for the future, it's going to be our Experts on Air episode, where experts in the fields of nutrition or fitness or longevity or health going to be sharing their most important advice about healthy living, healthy lifestyle, healthy eating, nutrition, fitness, exercise, all the, hacks and secrets that you need to take your physique, your health, your fitness, your nutrition to another level that you might not know about from news or the media that just tends to repeat the same things over and over again. But today we are going to be talking about the book that I've recently read. It's called Brain Food: The Surprising Science of Eating for Cognitive Power. There is more and more research coming out. This is one of the newest books on brain foods, on the science of eating for your healthy brain to prevent cognitive decline or memory loss or diseases like dementia or Parkinson or Alzheimer's, to prevent them and in some cases to reverse them. So a lot of studies are coming out about food and how nutrition is probably one of the primary influencers of your brain health, of your cognitive health, and the quality of life that you experience. Because let's be honest, if we don't perform cognitively well, if we always forget things, if we're not happy, and that also is related to brain health, if we cannot remember things, remember people, enjoy the experiences, because every single experience is getting filtered through our brain. And when the brain is not healthy, when it's not happy, you're not going to enjoy life. That's why brain nutrition is so important, and that's why I'm so passionate about brain nutrition. And this is probably like third or fourth book that I'm reading on this subject. So Brain Food: The Surprising Science of Eating for Cognitive Power. There are a few things that I want you to take away, mainly 7 things that you want to be doing for your healthy brain, and most of those things are food related things, and then also there are 3 things that you definitely want to avoid on your plate if you want to have a healthy brain. But before that, I want you to understand that the studies or scientists are also starting to talk finally about food being information for our genes. You know what genes are, right? Not the ones you wear, if that comes out from my accent, but genetics. Genetic materials, the code of life, the code of how you look, how you perform, what kind of health you have. But more and more research again and science coming out now that it's not that important what kind of genes you have, but it's important what is expressed, what genes are turned on and what genes are turned off. And how do they get turned on and turned off? Well, it's really simple actually. Your genes are meant to be turned on and turned off to make you more flexible and more responsive to your environment. So whatever input from your environment you're getting, for example, what kind of medications you're taking, what kind of exercise you do or don't do, what kind of stress levels you have, and of course what kind of food you're eating on a daily basis, few times a day. A lot of you guys are snacking all the time. So food is the thing that comes from your environment. It's the most intimate connection to your environment, the one that you expose yourself the most often. So whatever kind of food you're eating on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, or regularly, those foods are molecules that interact with your genes and switch them on and off. That's why when you hear somebody talking about food being information for your body, that's what it means. It means that it literally, on molecular level, tells your genes what kind of environment is around you, and according to that, your genes are getting switched on or switched off. So if you're constantly feeding your genes some junk food that have really poor molecular structure, that have really poor nutritional profile, making you starve, then your genes the genes that are going to be turned on in your body are the worst one, the one who think that the environment is hostile, and you're starving yourself, you are malnourished, so you're not going to, of course, be fertile, you're not going to be full of energy, you're going to be in survival mode, and you're not going to be performing your best, looking your best, or feeling your best on any level if you're constantly feeding yourself junk information in the form of junk food. So that's about food and information. A little bit of science of epigenetics, that is literally translated above genes, and not the ones you wear. So 10 things that I want you to take away from the book that I've recently read, Brain Food, The Surprising Science of Eating for Cognitive Power. So 7 things that you need to start doing and eating. So thing number 1, greens. Greens. I cannot stop talking about greens. But what you want to understand is the quality matters. The greens gotta be organic, and they gotta be not lettuce. They gotta be things like spinach, like arugula, like collard greens, like Swiss chard, dandelion greens, all these powerful greens that have a really amazing nutrition profile, food of even protein, but also vitamins like A, D, E, K, and then antioxidants that help your body to maintain healthy environment and prevent free radicals from destroying your cells, destroying your genetic material. They're full of minerals and good for your gut fiber. And like greens, you gotta eat them every single day. You gotta have a huge salad of fresh leafy greens, and you gotta have some, like half a pound of cooked vegetables, at least like sauteed spinach or roasted Brussels sprouts, or sauteed broccoli or steamed broccoli, cauliflower. Add variety every single day. Have a huge salad, have some cooked vegetables. So this is thing number 1, and it's proven to be super important for your brain and your gut health. Also, that also contributes to your brain health. It's all connected, guys. So thing number 2 is omega-3 fatty acids. And you want to understand here, there are different kinds of fatty acids. The ones that omega-3 fatty acids, the ones that come from marine sources, like your favorite fatty fish, salmon, sardines, herring, also algae, and omega-3 fatty acids, LAA, that comes from things like walnuts or flax seeds, and they're different kinds, and your brain specifically needs the one that comes from marine sources, DHA, EPA, and your body can transfer some of the land omega-3s that comes, for example, from walnuts or flax seeds into marine omega-3s, DHA and EPA, but the conversion is poor, and a lot of people it's impaired. So you want to be getting your omega-3s either from fatty fish, or if you cannot for some reason eat fatty fish, I don't know why that can happen, but then you can have your fish oil supplement. If you're vegan, a vegetarian, then the supplement that is made from algae, so still marine-based omega-3s. So get the right kind of omega-3s that are really, really essential for your brain. And if you're a mother, if you're about to become a mother, remember this, that your your child's brain will most probably, they did research, underdevelop, and you're going to steal your child's brain potential for life if you don't have enough omega-3s in your diet, or your kid doesn't have enough omega-3s in their diet because you're not eating it, because you're breastfeeding when you're breastfeeding, or you're not feeding them when they're eating themselves. So omega-3 fatty acids is really important for your brain, DHA especially. Thing number 3, extra virgin olive oil. What it does, it helps your body to keep your arteries clean, to keep your heart pumping blood as efficiently as possible. And that's why, for example, people in Mediterranean region who eat a lot of olive oil, 1 liter a week or something, have really small percentage of any kind of heart disease or heart attacks, because olive oil has also a lot of antioxidants, vitamin E, and it helps to keep your arteries clean and keep your heart pumping blood at the most efficiency. So extra virgin olive oil, get it, eat it daily. I do too. So thing number 4, probiotics. Probiotics like kimchi, like sauerkraut, like coconut yogurt, or sheep or goat yogurt without any sugar. Probiotics are very important for your gut health, and your gut health is very important for your brain health. So again, eat it every day, 3-4 spoons a day. That's all you need. Thing number 5 is essential for your brain minerals or electrolytes. Things like magnesium, like potassium, like iodine, like zinc, like copper, like iron. The best sources of those electrolytes, I take supplement just to make sure I'm getting enough, because also those electrolytes and minerals you sweat out when you work out. As I work out a lot, I take supplement, but I also eat them in fatty fish like sardines, like herring, like salmon are rich, oysters especially rich in brain essential minerals, and plus a lot of nuts, like walnuts, like pecans, like cashews, like pine nuts, almonds. All those nuts have a lot of different brain essential minerals, electrolytes. So eat nuts or fatty fish for additional electrolytes, and take supplement if you think you're not getting enough of them. Then thing number 6 that is essential for your brain health is get moving. You don't even have to exercise really, but keep active. 10,000 steps a day, at least you can do that. Take the stairs instead of an elevator, go shopping on foot instead of taking some vehicle, and just move. If you stand at your desk working, then change your position, sit down, stretch, because standing is not enough. Changing the position every 30 minutes, that's what's needed. If you're sitting, then again, every 30 minutes, stand up, walk, stretch for a couple of minutes. That's essential for your brain health, because the more you move, the more oxygen and nutrients and blood is delivered to your brain, is pumped through your body. And if you don't do that, your brain starves for oxygen, for different nutrients. So go move. It's essential for your brain. More and more science again coming out that exercise is essential for your brain health, not just for your body. Thing number 7 and the last is sleep. Sleep, as recent neuroscience shows, is when your brain cleans itself out through lymphatic system. So it flushes out all the toxins, all the byproducts of its own work during the day. So sleep is essential. You gotta get at least 7-8 hours of sleep. If you sleep less than 6 hours a night every single night, then you for sure, even if you don't notice it right away, you're gonna make your brain perform at a lower capacity, and with time you're gonna have more plaque accumulated in your brains, and you're more prone to memory loss, Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson, and all this other good stuff, quote unquote, for your brain. So sleep. You're gonna perform better, feel happier, and just live longer and experience more in your life. And now 3 things that you don't want to have on your plate actually to make sure that your brain performing at its optimal level and you're not poisoning your brain, you're not destroying your brain by eating these things. So, as you can guess, sugar is not great for your brain at all. It increases inflammation and it's toxic for your brain after your brain is satisfied with the glucose requirement that it can easily get from all the vegetables and all the foods that we are eating. Then after that, sugar is toxic and you actually destroying your brain by eating more of it, increasing inflammation in your body and all kinds of also increasing your blood sugar, increasing your insulin spikes all the time. So sugar is like one of the worst things for your brain you can eat on a daily basis. The second thing is processed grains. Again, raise your blood sugar, they spike your insulin, then increase inflammation, they promote the accumulation of plaque in your arteries. So processed sugar, processed grains, not the things you want to be eating for your brain health. And then the third thing that a lot of you not thinking enough about, and it's proven that most of the Americans, for example, eat as much as 20% of their calories from those things, from damaged fats. That's what I'm talking about, like trans fats or like hydrogenated vegetable oils, things like canola oil or peanut oil that was over processed and then overcooked with, and it increases inflammation, again, creates plaques in your brain and in your arteries, contributes to heart disease, to diabetes, to high triglycerides in your blood, again, increased inflammation, and increased inflammation means increased inflammation in your brain, and that means less performance, worse memory. You just want to make sure that whatever you're eating, you're not eating damaged fats like canola oil, like peanut oil, the only oils you want to be eating are extra virgin olive oil, of course, then coconut oil, then good quality avocado and macadamia oil, and maybe sometimes things like, flaxseed oil. Just make sure that they are stored properly, that they are not hydrogenated or they didn't go rancid. So all that really matters for your brain. So to recap, food is information, and the quality of food matters for your genes. The better quality of food that you're eating on a daily basis, the better genes are going to be expressed, and that means that the better you is going to show up in this world. Do you want to be a genius, or you want to be, I don't know, at best case scenario, a mediocre person who gets by? So who do you want to be? Genius? I hope so. Then 7 things that you want to be doing for your brain. Eating your greens, fresh and cooked. Quality matters, guys. Eating your omega-3s. Again, quality matters. You need DHA, especially for your kids' brain's development. So omega-3s, DHA. Extra virgin olive oil every day. In Mediterranean, they consume up to 1 liter a week, and they have the least amount of heart disease, inflammation, and they have the healthiest brain, actually. Think number 4, probiotics, not pills, but actually foods like sauerkraut, like kimchi, like coconut or sheep or goat yogurt without sugar. Number 5, brain essential minerals, electrolytes like zinc, like potassium, like magnesium, like copper, like iodine, like iron that is found in things like oysters, shellfish, salmon, herring, sardines, but also nuts and seeds like pecans, like walnuts, like almonds, like pine nuts, like hazelnuts. Get on it. Exercise for your brain is essential. Sleep is essential for your brain lymphatic system to remove all the byproducts of it's like brushing teeth for your brain. So sleep is essential, 7-8 hours a night for the best performance. And 3 things that you don't want to be consuming. So look at the ingredients. Look at the ingredient list of your foods. If you're ordering food, make sure that you're not eating without knowing those things. Sugars, grains, and damaged fats like trans fat or hydrogenated vegetable oils, or any kind of vegetable oil, really. The only oils you should be consuming: extra virgin olive oil, virgin coconut oil, avocado oil, macadamia oil. Yes, so this is your guide for brain food from the book Brain Food, The Surprising Science of Eating for Cognitive Power. So if you have any questions, if you need more details, if you have any kind of questions about your own menu, is it brain food friendly or not, or your lifestyle, shoot me email to angela@createyourself.today, angela@createyourself.today. And thank you for listening, guys. I love you all. I wish you to become geniuses through eating the foods that your brain loves. And till next time, live as a better self today.